Hey, Phil Reeve here with Reeve and Associates. Thanks for tuning in. At the beginning of each year, we like to give an overview of what we've seen from the past year moving into the new year to see what we can learn about the hiring process and certainly within market research and the area we specialize in. What we've seen to date is an accelerated hiring process. Certainly in the past 6 months, there has been a closing gap in hiring from a standard of 3 to 4 months to get a person placed and hired to 2 months. We've also seen a lot more selective recruiting going on. Employers are being very specific about the target audience that they're looking for. We find that typically we'll have to go through a few hundred profiles, resumes to target about 6 to 8 people that fit a job. There are much more intense interviews going on. A typical interview process is going to cover your traditional phone interview, potentially a Skype interview if it's a remote position, and then an in-person interview to meet a number of people. That's usually coupled with some kind of skills or writing test or presentation, so be prepared to do those things as well. There also seems to be a little more comfort with having people work from home in various different roles. So that's opening up certainly the opportunity for different researchers across the country. The main thing that we've found as far as employers go in achieving a successful hiring process is setting themselves a date to hire. Lots of times employers realize they need to hire somebody, they start the process with no clear end date. And typically the thing to understand in an interview process with the employer is that once a candidate comes in the door and you do a phone interview and in person and check references, that time frame can be between 4 and 6 weeks. If there are delays in that process, typically what happens is the candidate starts losing interest, maybe sucked into more work in their current role, or considering other positions be taken away into another position. So the faster you can move within 30 to 45 days is really the sweet spot in getting somebody hired. Hopefully that's helpful as you move forward into your hiring process in 2017. If we can help you with anything, obviously give us a call here at Reeve and Associates. Thanks for tuning in.